Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Virtual Health Club. I'm your host, Dr. Millie. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we are going to switch up the speed because this video is all about how to meditate. I am going to show you two strong methods for meditation, especially if you are a novice, new to meditation, then these are techniques you can certainly use. But anybody can use these meditation techniques and enjoy them and even expand upon the method that you use now. The first one is going to be a sensory method, and the second one is going to be positive affirmations and a theme. And so I'll get into more about that as we progress, but initially I just want to set up the basic foundation elements of meditation. Also to remind you that there's no way to do meditation wrong. It's all about yourself finding quiet space within your mind. There are misnomers about meditation, I will say that. People think that you need to shut off your thoughts. And it's really not about forcing anything. So while it might sound like semantics, meditation is not about shutting off your thoughts. It's not even about clearing your mind. It's about allowing thoughts to pass through. So for instance, when you experience a thought or notice a thought, then you just let it leave as easily as it came. What tends to happen in our waking lives is that we tend to have gotten into the habit of a thought coming in, it being habitual, of a thought that we have often, and allowing ourselves to ruminate on that thought, to worry on it, to expand on it, to think about it from all different angles, to jump to another thought from that thought, and to develop this whole spiral. So in meditation, we are slowing our thoughts down. We are having fewer thoughts, and the thoughts that we are having are constructive, they are beneficial. And thoughts, of course, can come in all levels or categories of beneficial or detrimental. And when meditating, it is specifically a time dedicated to having fewer thoughts, good thoughts, constructive thoughts, thoughts that inspire you, thoughts that soothe you, thoughts that keep you in the present moment. So I'm going to take you through how to do this. There's no rules for how to sit or how to lie. That might be another misnomer of meditation, that you have to be in yogi position. What I will say, though, is that if you lie down during meditation, you can easily fall asleep. And we're not trying to have a nap. We are trying to meditate. So you do want to focus or put yourself in a situation, if you can, which is relaxing and yet grounded, and you know that you will be kept in the space or in the mode of meditation. And so the best way to accomplish that is to sit with your back straight, feet flat on the floor, hands facing down or facing up. So if your hands are facing down on your lap, then this is a way to keep yourself introspective, keep the energy in yourself. And maybe if you're feeling like not sharing or being closed down, then you can keep your hands facing down. Whereas if your hands face up, that's more of a mode of receiving. It's a more open stance. So hands up versus hands down. Hands up, you're receiving energy from the universe, from source, from God. Meditation is not specifically of any religion. We can pray when we meditate. You can incorporate any religious values when you meditate. Meditate is really about yourself, your thoughts, and your connection to spirit, source, Gaia, God, any God you choose. That's all fine. So that's a nice thing about meditation, is it truly is universal, and it can be implemented within any religion or lack of religion. Now, if you are actively praying during meditation, I don't recommend that, because that is using if you're reciting something, that's using your memory, or if you're reading something, that is also something else. That's not meditation. So you do want to do it in a way that's more authentic and natural. So start with your feet flat on the floor. We're just going to do a couple of exercises. I'm going to take you through what the 3 steps of meditation are. So one is noticing your body in your chair, in your seat, wherever you are. Feeling the heaviness of your body on the couch, on the chair, feeling your back against the back of the chair, your feet on the floor, your hands on your body. Just feel those muscles, notice how relaxed they are. Just allow yourself to feel that. So the body positioning, your body in space, in time, right now, kind of locks you into the moment where you are right now. You're nowhere in the past and you're nowhere in the future. You're just here. You're here right now. And your body is here. And then your breath is rhythmic. So there's many ways to breathe during meditation. You can focus on a couple of different ways just so to show you that there's variety. But it really doesn't matter that much. You don't have to count your breath during meditation, although counting your breath can simply be a meditation on its own. It could be, in fact, the simplest meditation. So let's just start with that. And whether your eyes are open or closed doesn't matter. Generally, open-eyed meditation is more maybe developed or further along. When you close your eyes during meditation, you're kind of shutting out everything in front of you, and one does not need to do that, but you do need, it does challenge you to focus more. You can close your eyes or you can pick a point on the wall in front of you, whichever is right for you, and just allow yourself to breathe in. And when you breathe in, allow your belly to expand. Breathe in from the deepest down possible. And let's breathe in for a count of 6. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. 2. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if that's too long for you, then you can breathe in for a count of 5, hold it for 2, breathe out for a count of 6. And you can also breathe in for a count of 5, hold it for 5, and breathe out for 5. So there's many different ways of doing this, but let's just continue in this way. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this way it allows all your gases to exchange. And of course, as I speak, you are going to continue breathing in whichever way you want. The nice thing about doing belly breathing, where you breathe in, your belly expands, you breathe out, your belly goes back in and contracts. Every time your diaphragm does this, you're massaging your vagus nerve. So you're allowing your body to unwind naturally and go into parasympathetic nervous system, which is the relaxation nervous system portion of the central nervous system. So it's facilitating deeper relaxation. There is absolutely no need for your chest to rise or for your shoulders to rise when you're breathing. You want to think of how a baby breathes. And of course, their bodies are teeny and their nervous system is all wired properly and it's connected. And when they breathe in deep breaths and their abdomen completely expands, and you want yours to be the same. And so you can just be focusing on your breathing, and that can be enough to be in meditation. Now, we're not going to stop there, but I'm just letting you know that that can be enough for a simple meditation. And if you did that for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, that could be enough. And you don't need to focus on thoughts. You don't need to focus on anything other than just counting in your breath and counting out your breath. Some people might add some kind of affirmation or a mantra during that. Transcendental meditation is such that you've had a specific mantra assigned for you, a slogan, let's say, assigned for you based on your own specific needs, and you just repeat that over and over and over. I am good enough, I am loved, I am well. And we're going to be revisiting that concept when I do some affirmations for you towards the end. So the first step of meditation is being aware of your body. The second step of meditation is noticing your breath, focusing on your breath. And the third step of meditation is the thoughts. So what you become aware of when you meditate in silence and when there's nothing around you to distract you, you become aware of how many thoughts you have. You become aware of the quality of the thoughts. Are they beneficial thoughts? Are they thoughts against yourself? Are they thoughts against somebody else? Are you angry? Are you complaining? Are you fearful? Are you worried? Are you resentful? Are you stuck on something that happened yesterday or last week or last year? And so noticing these things about ourselves, not to judge ourselves, just to notice so that we can be aware of ourselves. And when that thought comes in, you just let it go. So you could visualize it coming in from the left as if you were sitting in a movie theater or a theater and passing by you on a screen in front of you. And I know you're probably seeing this in the reverse, but when I'm doing it, and then falling or passing out to the right, or stage left, as you'd say. So as you're seeing me do it. So the thought comes in, interesting thought, let it go, let it pass away. And then back to focusing on your breath or quiet or the theme that you're choosing. So in a moment, we are going to do a simple meditation, and we are going to employ the steps 1, 2, and 3, body, breath, thoughts, that I explained already. But we're also going to add a fourth piece, which is going to be a listening technique. And when we're focusing on another sense, such as listening, then we might not even notice our thoughts as much because we're occupying our mind and we're giving our mind a break with something else, something that's more creative or easier. So just allow yourself to get into your comfortable position. Take a deep breath in whenever you're ready. Count up if you like. Hold it and count down, or if you just want your breath to be natural, focusing on your belly breathing, just do that. But don't force it. Just allow yourself to feel relaxed and be in your breath, however it is. Not get too stuck on anything, not even by your judgment upon yourself, whether you can breathe properly or not. Just let it go. And then if your mind is saying, oh, I can't do it, this is where I always get stuck, just let those thoughts go. Just let them pass on the screen in front of you and just let them go. You don't actually need to be thinking anything. And when a thought comes in, as it always will, you can just let it go. So if you will, listen to all the sounds in the room that you're in. If you need to close your eyes, do that. Or if you can pick a point on the wall straight in front of you, do that. And just listen to every sound going on in your room, the room that you're in. The air conditioner, the plants, any draft, any hum of appliances, any people, any rustling, yourself sitting or adjusting in your chair. Any sounds that there are, just take a moment to listen, gather up all those sounds. And then when you feel comfortable, allow yourself to hear every sound in your home or in your apartment. To stretch your ears. Part of this is your imagination, but you're just going with it. You're stretching your ear to hear the sound of everything in every room, in your apartment or in your home. If you're just in a studio apartment, then maybe you can stretch it a little bit further. Just stretch your ears to hear everything going on. Imagine as if you could hear the hum next door, the people next door, kids downstairs, dog barking, the television going, some popcorn in the kitchen, whatever's going on, the fridge door opening, cupboards closing, hums of various electrical appliances. Anything at all, just stretch your ears to listen to that. And then expand that into, if you're in an apartment building, your entire building, your entire apartment building. If you're in your house, continue just to listen. Remember to include the basement and the attic, any extra rooms you never thought of, you haven't thought of yet, the sounds that are coming from there. And then expand that a little bit further to hear everything that's going on outside on the street, outside your home or apartment building. There might be dogs out there, cats, or people skateboarding, or cars driving, or lights changing, or sirens going, or other people opening and closing their front door, back door, somebody splashing in the pool. Any thoughts at all that are going on just outside your house? Airplanes. Stretch your ears to hear that. And stretch your ears further, if you will, to hear everything that's going on in your block. Everything that's going on in your block. You can just hear it. Stretching, stretching. The sounds are starting to fill in, get denser. No matter if you live in a busy town, a quiet town, or a city such as I do, I'm in New York, there's still going to be more density outside on your entire block than there is inside the room that you're in. And you can hear all of that. It's amazing. And just stretch yourself further to hear everything going on in your neighborhood, your entire neighborhood. That's several streets up, several streets over, several streets back. Maybe you're in the country and there's other farms, or maybe you're in the suburbs. Maybe you're in the city. Wherever you are, in your neighborhood, in the entire local region where you are. Stretch it further so that you can hear all the sounds going on, all the people doing their thing, all the business going on, all the cars, all the planes, all the sanitation trucks in your entire town, in your entire city. Stretch your ears. And stretch your ears again to hear every single sound in your entire state, province. And further again to hear all the sounds that are going on in your country. If you're familiar with all the sounds of different regions in your countries, even if you're not familiar, you can stretch your ears to hear all of those sounds, all of those people being busy and doing their thing in all different cities. Some are laughing, some are crying, some are yelling, of course. People are being people everywhere in this entire country, in your entire country. And stretch again, if you will, to hear all the sounds in your entire continent. The Americas, North America, South America, the Arctic, Antarctic, Europe, Great Britain, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, Russia. I guess Russia's part of Europe. Is there any continents I've missed? I think I got all of them. Wherever you are. And stretch your ear again to hear all the sounds of the world. All the sounds of planet Earth. Everything that happens on ground, on land, in the air, within the earth. And stretch your ears again to hear everything that's going on in our universe. All the star systems, all the planets, all the constellations, all the gases, all the meteors, who knows what's going on. Everything in our in our universe, everything in our galaxy, the Milky Way. Stretch your ears to hear galaxies beyond if you can. And they say the sound of the universe is Om. So you might think to yourself, or it might come together as Om. Om. And this is why they say Om after meditation. You don't need to say it, but you could. And so just notice that experience for you. And if you do have a pen and paper and you want to jot anything down, then please do that. I am going to just kind of turn on a visual just for this next part. I don't recommend that you really look at this visual, but it is floating through the cosmos. It's on YouTube. It's available. I'm going to turn it on. It's a floating through the cosmos equalizer. And normally there would be music in the background, but there's no music because I've silenced it. And you can just see yourself floating through the cosmos, and this is what it's like when your body's in one place and your mind can be elsewhere. Your mind can be anywhere when you're in meditation. So generally with guided meditation is a type of meditation where you're led over a bridge and through a valley and across a stream and on a little bit of a journey to find a big mountain that looks exactly like you. Something like that is like a guided meditation. And I recommend Louise Hay. Louise Hay is the founder of Hay House Books, and she's was instrumental in the spirituality movement of the 70s and the 80s, and she's written books on self-healing. And she's great at guiding meditation. And I'm not going to guide meditation today in that way, although that is a very popular way to meditate. And you can meditate just to music, such as Mozart, or more like Eastern meditation, New Age music with flutes and thunder and birds, etc., or water rushing. And you can meditate to being guided through a story, taking yourself on a journey. You can use apps such as Calm or Headspace, and you can find those apps. Some of them, they do have some free tracks, but then you might have to pay something in order to go further into the app. So there's all sorts of ways you can meditate. And the next way that I'm going to show you is by choosing a theme. And if you know a theme that you want to meditate on, then you can go ahead and choose it. However, I suspect you don't know a theme that you want to choose. Now, themes could be such as what you're witnessing right now on my screen, the theme of a traveler, the theme of a visitor, the theme of a guest. These are themes that my meditation teacher teaches me to meditate on. They could be a little bit more sophisticated because you don't know what's going to happen, and that's okay. You can just allow yourself to focus on the theme of being a guest, focus your thoughts there for 1 to 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 5 minutes or however long feels right for you, and just focus on what that is to be a traveler, for your soul to be a traveler, for your unconscious mind to be traveling, to arrive here to earth as if you're new and fresh and a baby, and you have no thoughts and you don't know what's going to happen. Another way to pick a theme is the way we're going to do right now in this next meditation that I'm going to show you, and it is through positive affirmation. And I am going to say a bunch of affirmations, and you can pick the 1 or 2 or 3 that strike you most. And you can just follow along to all the affirmations and see how you feel with each affirmation that I say. However, alternately, and certainly for the next time you meditate, you can write that down or remember after we're done, preferably, what that sentence was, what that affirmation was, so that you can use it for as long as you can until you feel you've gotten all the benefits from that affirmation. So, but here now, you're just going to use it in real time. And again, we're just going to go back into the perfect place, a perfect way for you to meditate. If you need to change positions at any time, this is a good time to do it, but you can also just change positions while you're in meditation to bring you deeper into a relaxed place, more comfortable for you. You can open your eyes and pick a point on the wall in front of you, or out a window looking at a beautiful tree, or you can simply close your eyes and retreat in your mind's eye, maybe go to that third eye region. My meditation teacher says that there's a diamond in the center of your forehead, and you can go to that place. And you can see that diamond in the center of your forehead, either with your eyes open or with your eyes closed, because it's in your mind's eye, it's in your imagination. And normally when we're walking around the world, seeing is believing. What we see is what we believe. What we experience with our senses is what we believe. But during meditation, it's an opportunity to let go, potentially, of many of our senses. Now, we did do one exercise which chose to rely on a sense, such as hearing, and show us how much more we can hear than we normally do, so that we're shown that we can actually hear more. And I'm going to tell you that we can also see more when we're willing to look further. So normally we don't stretch our ear to hear the entire universe, and I'm sure that you found that you almost could hear the entire universe, whatever that sounded like for you. And you can also see the entire universe, and you can see what you create in your mind when you meditate. And this is the creative portion of meditation, the portion that's coming from your subconscious, or that's coming from your psyche, or that's coming from your soul speaking to you, and you're shutting down those busy thoughts long enough so that your mind can express something else to you. So, having said that, sit in your best position and notice your body in your chair. Notice your feet touching the ground. Notice your hands, how heavy they are, relaxed and comfortable. And take a deep breath in from all the way down the base of your spine. And let your abdomen expand. Count if you wish. And just let go of that and repeat, allowing your breath to bring you to a better place of relaxation. Allowing your abdomen to massage your vagus nerve. Even though you don't know what your vagus nerve looks like, you can still massage it and feel relaxed and feel all the benefits without being able to see it. And any thoughts that come in, just allow them to pass by you on a screen in front and drop down again. You are loved. I am loved. I am forgiving. I am forgiven. I am rich. I am timeless. I am powerful. I am wise. I am expanded. I am divine. I am powerful. I am meaningful. I am here. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am manifesting. I am loved. I am healed. I am healing. I am cured. I am healing. I am healed. I am timeless. I am rich. I am wise. I am powerful. I am loving. I am loved. I am divine. I am here. I am magic. I am expanding. I am expanded. I am powerful. I am abundant. I am manifesting. I am magic. I am divine. I am grateful. I have gratitude. I am forgiving. I am intelligent. I am wise. I am understanding. I am here. I am reliable. I am generous. I am receiving. I am abundant. I am magical. I am divine. I am patient. I am kind. I am loving. I am healing. I am healed. I am cured. I am healthy. I am young. I am grateful. I am powerful. I am mindful. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am abundant. I am manifesting. I am wise. I am passionate. I am expanding. I am grateful. I am here. I am worthy. I am magnificent. I am a child of God. I am loving. I am lovable. I am loved. I am important. I am unique. I am kind. I am here. I am abundant. I am powerful. I am grateful. I am nurturing. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am wonderful. I am powerful. I am accepting. I am accepted. I am perfect. I am divine. I am loving. I am true. I am well. I am nurturing. I am kind. I am manifesting. I am loving. I am grateful. I am powerful. I am unique. I am wonderful. I have gifts. I am gifted. I am grateful. I am accepting. I am generous. I am wonderful. I am unique. I am powerful. I am divine. I am worthy. I am here. I am perfect. I am healed. I am healing. I am loving. I am magical. I am lovable. I am generous. I am manifesting. I am marvelous. I am wonderful. I am divine. I am a child of God. I am here. I am healing. I am generous. I am accepting. I am loyal. I am loving. I am patient. I am powerful. I am unique. And allow yourself to take the one of you, and maybe you can fill in more qualities that you have that speak to you, that make you feel just as good, just as well, just as amazing as you actually are, and more. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today for how to meditate, for winning thoughts. Practice this daily. Practice this in some capacity in the morning before you get out of bed or just when you get out of bed. The earlier, the better. And practice it again before you go to sleep. You will have winning thoughts. When you stop meditating, the effects stop. So you need to do it every day in order for the benefits to keep up, and it starts working immediately. You will feel benefits right now. You will feel benefits immediately after. And the more you do it, the more it will affect and improve your entire life, your entire well-being, your entire ability to accomplish things and set goals for yourself and to follow through and to be disciplined and manifesting and welcome all of the wonderful things into your life that you've always wanted. And I want to thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a permanent installation on the membership site because I want everybody to learn to meditate. And it's also, of course, going to be in the archived workshops. Sending all my best. See you soon.